Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And as I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the
Aha, I blue ball you on the drop. How's it going, guys? Looks like ads are about to start. Boo. Well, let's get it going anyways. Got him. All right. Zoop. DJ Enchirito and Nacho Fries. Nice. All right, shuffle them around. Chicago. All right. Chicago and Fargo. I want to say cities, but it feels more like, are those Broadway musicals or something like that, or movies or something like that? Casablanca was a movie for sure. Okay, we've also got China, Moscow, Munich. Big cities, big cities. Cologne is also a European capital city. These are all European capital cities, yes? Maybe not capital cities, actually. Long Island. There's actually just generally a lot of cities and places, and I'm questioning whether those are actually what we're supposed to be doing here. Um, like it feels a little too easy for it to just be like 4 countries. You know what I mean? It might just be 4 countries, but I don't see any particular relation between these countries beyond them being countries. They weren't like allied in World War II or something like that, you know what I mean? Nigeria wasn't exactly known for its commitment to World War II. Casablanca, Munich, Chicago, and Fargo. Is Munich a movie? Best Picture winners, huh? Or nominees. I feel like you're kind of stretching it there at that point. Best Picture winners and nominees. Okay, Moscow, ending with an animal, but I don't see others. Guinea-Bissau. Those, okay. This was once French, was it not? Places with countries in them. Oh, like Niger? It has India in it. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Guinea, starting with, Guinea. Um, and Dominica? No. Oh, fuck off with the auto mod. It's fine. Starting with countries, yeah. Um, Moscow, China, Singapore, Long Island, Long Island. Mm. These are alcoholic, yes? Mm. You can see how that can get modded. Yeah, for sure. It's just like we're currently talking about that. Automod can fuck off for that one. Um, Ending in people's names. No. Uh, hmm. Silent G words? No. Silent words? Champagne, cologne. I don't see two others though. China. Uh, Cologne, Limerick, champagne in China? Yeah, absolutely, Turtle. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna yell at the auto mod that doesn't have feelings when when I'm annoyed by it. What's the connection here? Things named after places. Fuck off. Cuba, Moscow, Long Island, and Singapore. Places and cocktail names. So it is alcoholic. It just wasn't champagne. I saw the Long Island and I zeroed in on it, but I don't know shit about alcohol, so what the fuck is a Cuba? Okay. Um, Whale. Not a whale. Sound. Okay, we got three out of place. Duvet. Wouldn't that be crazy if that were the answer? Okay, so E second, third, U fourth, fifth. This is weird. I don't know if I like E second here. Can't be like demure. It's too many letters. Unless the U is last. But there aren't a whole lot of words like that. DR is the only other combination that I like at all. This is going to be a weird word. It's just, unless I'm missing one. Everyone rejoice, I don't have to play Mant anymore. People are really putting a lot of stock into that. I do believe that Unity is probably going to be on par now, but like someone made a video 3 hours after a patch that nobody has ever played before, and everyone's like, "Oh, cool, we don't have to do it anymore." It's like, I mean, maybe we should give it more than 3 hours. Like, you know what I mean? I'm putting stock into making Unity better so I can justify not playing man. Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to cope. Everybody wants to cope. I ran a Unity this morning, and I think it's probably doable. The amount of skill points less you get is genuinely very concerning. Um, but it seems doable. I'm probably gonna make a runaway Suzuka just to fuck with people this CM. Was it bullshit that's actually good though? Because I hit here, I can pull up today's. I ran do. Where'd you get off to? I got a picture of it. This is what I got today. My concern is that this is not a lot of skills. And this was just like this was just me like balling. I just threw some random crap in there and called it a day. So I see the potential. I'm not convinced it's just going to be better. Like, yeah, people made UG3s. Are we good enough to make UG3s? You got a maxed out deck to make UG6s in Unity? Are you one of the guys who makes UFs like they're nothing because you could just min-max like that? You know what I mean? I sure as hell can't. That's still a really good Uma though. Can't complain about that. I'm just saying temper your expectations. It's not gonna change everything. I'm fully expecting to make a UG runaway though. Like hopefully I can get to that point. Brother, I hate Matt so much I don't really care. Did it kill your family? As long as I can grind event points, I'm happy. That's fair. You can absolutely grind event points. No contest there. Debug. There we go. That's kind of what I've been looking for. I knew it was going to be like a DE word, but it's not debug. AI prompt range. What does that function do? Oh, it'll actually call the AI in the spreadsheet? I'm not sure I trust that at all. That's not a word, right? That has an E on the end. Apparently it is a word. That has an E on the end, though. What is the word without an E? Aha, it is a different word. Demur is to take exception to or protest. Not to be confused with demure, which is small and fragile. Didn't really kill my family, but it killed my willingness to play the game for a while. Whatever it takes. I'm kind of sad that Mantis is too long for people to like because no, I am not Yeet. How's it going, Yeet? I didn't say hi when you came in. Makes me sad because it's the only time I'm going to be competitive in this game is Mant. I'm gonna get shafted by luck going forward. And Mant was really good at not requiring as much luck to make a decent ace. Yeah, no, I was shit during Unity. Like, Unity was the first time that I was able to be competitive near the end of it, but that was just because I started like 2 months later than everyone else, so I had to play catch up throughout URA. Vatican City, that's a bold first guess. Tis not Vatican City. We can't really see the color, but it's 6300, so it's kind of a lighter orange, most likely. It's not going to be anything crazy. I don't know. Let's go over to China and see where that takes us. All right, China is closer, but not much, which means You can guess where we are. We're in Africa. Wow. What else is new? Um, it's probably not like Equatorial Guinea. I don't know if Senegal and them are far enough away over here. It's too far from China, so I feel like we have to go south from here, yeah? We have to be like down here? Or like over here, maybe? I was consistently competing in Unity in Group A, and I started the Mihono Bourbon first banner. At the Mihono Bourbon first banner. Mihono Bourbon first banner. Oh, like the original me. Yeah, I wasn't playing during Mihono Bourbon's banner, I don't believe. Mozambique. I believe that's how you spell it. I believe so. Yes, it is Mozambique. I got two wins at the very end of Unity, but I got wins. It was the sprint and the dirt. So the ones that nobody knew what the fuck they were doing, I was able to win. All the other ones, I was Group B or like third in Group A. It was like shit. But since Man, I haven't placed lower than second in Group A. First in two and second in three, I think. Or first in three and second in, I don't remember. Something like that. I think first in two and second in three. I will accept the argument of anyone saying, I don't like putting that much time into this game. I don't like Trackblazer because it requires more effort. It's like, fair enough. Anybody who tells you that Mant has bad RNG is lying to you, or you're kidding yourself. Because I've played plenty of Unity and URA since Mant came out. It's not better. You're lying, right? Like the RNG is just different. And also I can do two Unity runs in one Mant run. Now I couldn't do that. I will say, like, I'd say Unity is like a solid, you know, third shorter. It takes me like 30 minutes instead of 45. For me, it's the opposite. I've been struggling in Mant and consistently getting into Group A in Unity. Mm, yeah, I don't know what that could be. I mean, there have been a lot of Christmas Ogre CMs, so if you don't own her, you've certainly been at a slight disadvantage. Although, I mean, I've definitely lost with Christmas Ogre plenty of times, so it's not like she's unbeatable or something. Can easily get through a Unity run in 20 minutes. Yeah, I feel like I want to make my choices a little, like, Unity requires some choices and thinking. I don't just, like, click on the rainbow and call it a day, because that usually means you're gonna get a worse UMA at the end of it. You got to decide between the double rainbow trainings with one arrow and the one rainbow training with three arrows, and the it's a little bit more in depth than URA finale, which is actually a 20-minute, just like click, 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 and you're done. Um, no, it sounds like if you can do a Unity run in 20 minutes, I guess you can do a Mant run in 40, so maybe you're just really fast and don't think about it. You just click on the buttons and call it a day. I'm gonna go Alien Head to start. It's not red, it's not base game, it's not exponential, it's not random, it's not anything, it's nothing. It doesn't exist. Lost Sears lenses. Tis not Survivors of the Void either. Well, you've lost me. Um, I no longer know. Uh, green or white item. A hunter's harpoon, but that's Survivors of the Void, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's Survivors. It's not on kill either. It's not movement speed or time. Do the spoodle first. Do the spoodle. The spottle? Give me a sec. I need to fix the day. Okay, word. Sorry, I know you want. Rex, I know you wanted me to commiserate with you about Mant being dead. You still got to do it for parent runs. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I can't dislike Trackblazer. I can't dislike it. I'm okay with putting that bit of extra time in, and the runs are just so much better for me. Maybe I just understand it better or something than I did the previous scenarios. But it feels so consistent too. I can count on two hands the number of times I've gotten worse than an S plus. Eating my lunch in the Meraki access points. I'm using context clues to understand what you're talking about there, though. Work are messed up. Are they like telling you to not eat lunch and go fix them? Solo male, probably from the US, top 400. JT. 2002 exactly, but not from the US. Yeah, we're on the same page there. It's not pop. Top top 80, not pop or hip hop. Exactly from 2002 makes me feel R&B or country. Are there any top 80 country singers on Spotify? Maybe a couple, but I feel like they're more recent. I don't know that like Keith Urban makes that list, you know what I mean? Maybe he does. But we're like, oh, it's also not the US. So we might be in like Enrique Iglesias territory or something like that. This could be Justin Bieber, but I don't think no, Justin Bieber is definitely pop, so it's not him. Daddy Yankee? Who the fuck is that? Are they Canadian? Puerto Rican. Daddy Yankee, notably not at all a Yankee. But indeed it is. Okay, fixed it. Had a tag that it shouldn't and fucked me, lol. Ugh. My guesses haven't been affected yet. Alright, let me refresh. Hmm. So this is the green linear scaling item that is not kill, hit, or random. The problem is I don't know anything about anything after Survivors of the Void. So, like, it doesn't matter because I don't know it. Um, Daddy Yankee made Despacito? What? I'm pretty sure Despacito was not. Wait, was Despacito? Oh, it's featuring Daddy Yankee. Okay. Although featuring, who the fuck knows which one was actually the main. Chance Doll? Never heard of that shit in my life. But sure. Okay, I have actually seen this before, but that's more of like now I'm recognizing it as having existed when I played with the DLC. Interactable with Shrine and Rarity. What was the extra tag? Okay. Blank is blank blank with blank blank than that of blank blank, but blank than blank. Am I late, DJ? Late for what? It depends. Late for the dulls? Yes. Late for Slay the Spire? No, we haven't quite started yet. What if it's infrared this time? It could be. I mean, it could be an electromagnetic. No, wavelength doesn't work there. Electromagnetic had the luck tag, but it doesn't affect the same way the other. Okay, gotcha. Radiation. Yeah, that's true. It would be weird if they did that, but it does kind of fit the similar. It's like longer than that of this, but shorter than that. Like, yeah, it's probably infrared. It's weird that they decided to follow up. I guess yesterday was margarine. It was the day before yesterday that was ultraviolet. Infrared is electromagnetic radiation with wavelengths longer than that of visible light, but shorter than microwaves. Yep. 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 And you know what else? Yep. All right, let's see if we can try winning a game today. It would be pretty cool if I won a game today and didn't just lose the entire time. Come on, boot up. There we go. Shouldn't even need to change anything over here. Should just... Bah. Yeah. Alright, who do we play today? We had no success with anyone last time. We're playing one of these three who are still on A9. We had fuck all for success. Granted, I didn't really play Ironclad and Regent much. I mostly played Defect and just rammed my head into a wall for a while. Defect? Alright, head ramming it is. So let it be written. 2 Carter words from other characters, or transform and lose max HP. Carter words from other characters are cool until they're all common, and it's basically just picking shitty cards for other characters. Okay, I do like this 2 elite, 2 campfire, and a shop path. Couple question marks, couple fights. Right? Do kind of like that. We also see a 3 campfire version of it that lacks question marks. Even more fighting, but a little bit more healing. I don't know if I like that one more. I think I might take the extra couple question marks here. Give me the transform. Oh wow, those are pretty good. All for one and flak cannon. Okie dokie. They're not useful yet, but they sure will be soon. Alright, well, I'm gonna dual cast for sure, right? I'm just a matter of... We've got a strike here. If I all for one, I need to do 18 next turn. That's not, like, the easiest ask. Especially if I don't have a zap to do a... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it this way. To do a dual cast. Oh, cool, I could have done the 18. Well, you live and you learn. How was I supposed to know I was gonna top deck my entire attack pile? Um, Turbo. Turbo, all for one pulls a turbo back. I like that. Makes it free, basically, right? Assuming I've played the turbo already. Which I have this time. Alright, there's the early enemy that just is a health tax. 13 on turn 1, and then there's not really any issues. And Black Cannon works with that. Boom, boom. That's pretty big. I've been called to go do some family bonding and spending time with loved ones. Oh, we love that, man. We love that. Song that plays when someone versus Sans. Ba-da-da-da. Alright. You're catching these hands. Prepare for trouble. Why did you play that? Because now my Black Cannon hits Omega hard. Bop bop. Fear me. Ow. Fear me. Go for the eyes too, Electric Boogaloo? Sure. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? You know, I don't much like you, sir. But I guess if we're gonna go up against an elite, I'm okay with upgrading. Am I okay with upgrading my starting hand with this shop coming up? Do I feel like I'm actually better off taking the dazed and burning them with my gun? Not to be confused with song that might play when you fight. Okay, there's the dazed. I immediately drew both of them. That's pretty fucking cool. I love that for me. Top decked both of the 2 dazes. Awesome, awesome. And then I'm gonna turbo. And then I'm gonna defend and dual cast and strike. Naruhodo. Alright, we all for one, it pulls back the turbo, right? Boom. We hit him with the go for the eyes, we turbo so that we can Black Cannon, and we get to burn all of his crap. Does this continue firing? Hold on, does this continue firing? Because it's random enemies. It does keep firing, that's big. That is fucking massive value right there. You cannot tell me it's not. I'm actually just gonna punch you out. And you know what? I want you guys to give me statuses. Give me statuses. See what happens. See what happens. Test me. Test me. Uh-oh. They tested me. Fools. I actually don't know if I want to play this here. Yeah, it's fine. Burn him. And I'm okay with taking 18. Yeah. Okay, I'm infected. And you're dead. Would have preferred that ampule beforehand. I don't need a second Black Cannon. I appreciate you trying to give me one. I appreciate it. I really do. But, no. I don't need that. I don't. Thank you. Okay, so we take the egg, we hatch it, and we actually heal at the shop because we got a meal ticket. That's big. That's another 0 cost. Boom. Bored. Captain's wheel, love it. We always like block here. I stand block in this house. Healing, boom. Tungsten rod, can't afford it. Very sad. Super sad. Omega sad, actually. Rocket punch, though, very cool. Like rocket punch. Rocket punch, big W right there. Can I purchase that and this? 1/3. I'm one gold shy. Yep. I'm one dollary do shy. We could also take a wing charm. Well, that's weird. Why the fuck did you drop a... Oh, because there's a metal pipe here in the shop. I see that. No, that's valid, actually. You're totally... You are allowed to do that. Okay, so we have options. We either take Lantern, or we take Rocket Punch, plus, like, another Turbo, and remove, or we take Wing Charm, which is very early and potentially very good. Especially if we're playing a relatively quick deck that just wants to pull back cards quickly, and like, the value of this is really in hallway fights, right? Because you only get the value the first time you play it, but it's a pretty big value for the first time you play it. I think the issue I have with this is that it's a random card reward, so it's only going to be useful 1 in 3 times that I take a card. I think I'm more inclined to remove a strike and go Rocket Punch Turbo. And with fights coming up, I am going to rest first. Okay. Turbo, Zap, Strike. After the go for the eyes. Yeah. Probably should have just gone ahead and Vuln Potioned here. I probably still will. Especially now. Yeah, that was worth it. Shall we begin? I'd really prefer if we didn't, but... I mean, if you insist. Oh, you are super fucking dead, by the way, brother. You've never been more dead than you are right now. Which way would you like to die? 19 times 4, or did you want the rocket punch or the bird swoop? Lizard tail, nice. Beam cell, yes. I'll take a clumsy. Bag o' marbles. Very nice. I'm a big fan of you, Mr. Assassin. Ass is right. Am I right? Got him. Fuck out of my face. You're lucky. You're lucky, Crossbow Raider, man. You get to get your 3 shield off. You're lucky. I punch you. Okay, you can have that and one of these. Cheers. Barrage. No, I'm not on an orb build. That's not what this is. This is not an orb build in any sense of the word. I think with 2 go for the eyes, I'm probably okay there. Little bit of beam cell action. I like extra vuln. Now, hopefully this guy's slippery shouldn't be too painful for me. Because we have a lot of little itty-bitty pee-pee baby attacks. So we do that first so that we can play the turbo to immediately make it 0 again. And then there goes all of the squishiness. Now here's the problem. I don't have a lot to block. Thankfully, this turn, we get the Captain's Wheel. We burn through all of our stupid curses. He gives us wounds. Unfortunately for him, that is not what he wants to do. This will not go well for him. Made a little bit of an oopsie poopsie fucky wucky there, buddy. Now, here's the question. Can I survive this? And the answer is, no, but neither can he, so that's okay. Alright, I would like some block, preferably. All for one, number 2. Signal boost. Signal boost is good if I can get my hands on a power. Who are you supporting in this World Cup? Well, I'm from the US, so I'm gonna support the US. But any of those teams that, like, usually don't make the World Cup are cool in my book. Feel free. Win against whoever. Just not the US. What? Dude, you can't be surprised by that. Why the fuck would anyone be surprised by that? Ugh. You're from the US and you support the US? Let me guess, you support your home country too. That'd be crazy. Surely not. Like, what do you want me to say? Yeah, I support Coup d'Ivoire. Like, I support Argentina. Okay, so you're a bandwagon fan and you're gonna get mad at me. Amazing. Alright, all for one me for sure. I think I'm gonna go Pale's Wing here, probably. Yeah. I support a Ronaldo from Argentina. Exactly. Yeah. Bandwagon. Exactly. He's bandwagoning. Someone stop him. That's illegal. You're not allowed to support who you want. You must support unpopular teams. I just, obviously. I don't know if I actually care to take 2 elites over there. I might genuinely take, like, 1 elite and then just, like, a lot of fights. Like, just like, 3 fights, 2 question marks, go elite, go another one here, hit the late shop, and another normal fight. The normal fight's for the pale rewards. The most elites I can even get in this act is 2, and I would have to go over here, which is not exactly a super fun path. There's no late shop or anything. Kind of lame. Do you know where Ronaldo is from? Dude, you're the one who said I support Ronaldo from Argentina. I don't think that's on me, is it? Okay, you enjoy playing your game, I'll go fuck off. What? Okay. Heaven forbid I enjoy playing my game. By the way, I bloomed again? You bloomed again? Sorry? Explain. Yeah, I don't have enough block, do I? I'm just, like, taking tons of damage from nothing. See the chat identity? Oh, I see now. I see. Anyways, get out of my airspace. I'll be taking back my rocket punch. Guess I'll discard that. It wasn't actually useful during that particular fight. Stack there. Okay. I'm going for your eyes. I don't want 2 all-for-ones, dude. What is this? I mean, I guess I get to freely play them. Oh, you know what? The Rocket Punch with this actually works really well, because you get to do that. You pull back the Rocket Punch. You can turbo. Oh, I should have done this in a different order, though, because now I'm not going to pull it back. Because, like, if I had Rocket Punched and then turboed immediately afterwards, it would have actually pulled it back. Nonetheless, I'm still gonna beat your ass. But yeah, it could have been lethal there. I'll take 2 damage as punishment for order. Beam Cell, that. I was about to say, surely one of my 3 lightnings will hit the guy and do 1 damage, but I'm full blocking, so I guess I don't care. Ow. Claw Plus. I must have too many zero-cost cards now. But what's one more? Lose Duplicator for an upgraded uncommon attack, or lose power for an upgraded common skill. I will lose the Duplicator for an uncommon. Rocket Punch 2 Electric Boogaloo upgraded. And some A potions, if I want them. I guess I'll probably take these, yeah. That's fine. 200 gold. Bro, end me? Why am I ending you? I'd prefer not to, but at least tell me the reason. So if I all for one here, get to go for the eyes for next turn as well. This should only make me take, yeah, a little bit more damage. Alright, so we turbo here for sure. Rocket Punch, Beam Cell, Rocket Punch. I'd like to defend, but apparently that doesn't fucking matter much. Oh, now it only... Huh. Alright, there's my big block turn. So we do this, and we do this. And we do this to pull back like 18 cards, and then we do that, and that, and that, and that. And if I boost away, I should be fine. Right? I'm so busy at work right now. New fiscal year start, and everyone and their mothers are sending incomplete requests. Oh, great. You gotta be like, nope, nope, that's not, nope, that's not how you do it. Alright, you have perished. I get a Centennial Puzzle, and also a Vajra, which is pretty cool. I like that. Vajras are pretty nifty. Mercury Hourglass, love that as well. Pretty cool. Rest, just in case I run into fucking Hunter Killer. Hey look, it's Hunter Killer. It's almost like I know what this game is thinking at any given time. Blacking my cannon? I'm taking the damage regardless, right? Alright, you are a Mega Dunzo. Claw 2 Electric Boogaloo. I suppose this could be a Claw deck as well, on top of everything else. It's just, yeah, it's just a Swift Potion. Alright, I'm not going to heal here because I have a shop and meal ticket, so I'm gonna Smith. And I feel like I probably Smith the Rocket Punch for more card draw. Hello, good sir. What are you selling? I would very much like an oddly smooth stone, but then I can't remove. 3 attacks with sharp 3. Flak Cannon with sharp definitely would feel pretty good. Some sharp attacks would definitely feel good. There's another claw here too. Let's make some sharp attacks. Let's go flak cannon for sure. Basically any of the zero costs are ones that I'm gonna play every time I see them, right? So, I guess the bird can be painful, and the claw plus can be painful as well. Oh yeah, I need to give you $200 more. Forgot about that. Now, do I want the oddly smooth stone, or do I want the removal? And the answer is probably removal, since this deck is very, like, cycly. And also I have a clumsy in here. Do I remove a strike over a clumsy? No. I don't mind clumsy that much, because it is an ethereal one, but, give me another claw. And give me a strength pot as well. Gonna need that, probably. Hello. I hate you guys, just so you know. Just thought you might want to be informed that I hate you. You know, there might be lethal here. This is a lot of damage. This is 22, 26, 32, and then another 32 after the all-for-one, plus some extra. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just straight up lethal. We'll go here with this one to get rid of one of his artifact there. Oh, sorry. Actually, that didn't get rid of an artifact because he's not attacking. Silly me. Alright, we turbo. We rocket punch. We rocket punch again. We boost away. And we block, and we block, and we punch, and we zap, and you die. Yeah, we are doing the thing. We are doing the thing. Do the thing, Julie. Helix drill. That's another zero cost. I like zero costs. Give me another one. I'm only overcapping health by 2. I'm not the tankiest. This guy kind of eats through your HP. Heal me. I'm gonna play that one safe. Master of Office Foo. Alright, punch him in the head. Claw, strike. And, I don't know, burn some. And I forgot to drink my strength potion, but I am going to use it. I think I might actually go for Mind Rot here. I don't trust my strength enough, I don't think. And also, every turn that I draw an all-for-one, I play, like, a billion cards anyways. Right, like... Punch him. Claw. The claw is the law. Boost away. Turbo again. Bird. Drill his ass. I mean, that's so much damage. And we got Centennial, yeah. Weaken him back up. Weaken him a second time because he's a little PP baby. Draw every single card under the sun. And beat him to death with claws. Yeah, this deck feels great. Reboot as well. Yep. You can reboot if you've, like, gotten through all your all-for-ones early or something like that. You didn't get a lot of zero-cost value. Lack of draw can't stop a search deck, exactly. I think I'm going to do it anyways. Yeah, I have 0 powers at this point. I kind of just like an extra energy. I don't even necessarily need the extra energy, but it can help me if there's, like, a bad turn or something like that. You know what I mean? And my upgrades aren't, like, so good that I feel the need to go for the hammer. And then the whistle is, like... I mean, there's something to be said for the whistle, surely. I can play the whistle most turns, because most of my turns are either zero-cost turns, or I'm getting my energy back from Turbo. I feel like I could probably get value out of whistle as well. I might not even need the energy. I mean, look at all the zero costs, man. The rocket punches are zero too 90% of the time. I've got like 4 cards in my entire deck that aren't zero cost. Yeah, whistle is a block card. All right, late shop I see there. Not against that. We could go like just like a generally safe path. I feel strong right now, you know what I mean? Go 1 elite, a few fights since I got the wing. Hit the late shop. Seems good. Hello. I don't like any of you guys. Just thought you might want to know that. Which is why I'm going to eliminate one of you from the face of the planet. I'm considering a whistle. Whistle is just killing one of them. Bro, just get lucky, forehead. Ah, didn't get lucky. Oh well. Alright, and then we go like this, and we go like this, and we dugga, and we're dead. Overclock! No, I'm good enough at this point. I think we're good. The rocket punches do that work. Extra defense, extra attack. I could put extra damage on Helix Drill. Do a little bit of drilling. This was the fight I was kind of hoping for anyways. Bird. All for one. Bird again. Take a bunch of damage. Beam cell. Die. Sack me. Training dummy? Meh. Mid. A debt. But I'm trying to go to a shop. Either way, these are gonna hurt, right? So, might as well just take the big one at that point. Where the fuck could this even be at this point? Hold on, it must be like... Wow, there's no relic? Just give me a billion potions, I guess? Oh, and a doubt. My bad. A billion potions. I actually don't want that. I definitely want the shackling. And I'll take a free white noise. That seems fine with me. Seems perfectly fine with me. Give me... I'm pretty sure I want a skill. It's a block card that either draws 3 or gives energy. I like energy. I've got card draw. I like energy. Rest me up. Bag of pea. We really like a bag of pea. Pea is great. We should all pee at some point in our lives. Mad Science being an 8 is great. There's a lot of damage you can prevent by just having block turn 1. Give Captain's Wheel, Shackling Potion, or 100 gold. You can have my Shackling Potion. Regal Pillow is good. Hello, sir. I'm gonna go for your eyes. I don't know if I'm gonna whistle here. I mean, I guess I can. It's gonna delay your shit by a turn. And it's not like All for One's gonna do that much more work. Can't really go wrong with 51 damage. They steal my money. Also, I have 2 revives, by the way. We're snoozing for like 10 minutes here. I'm going for the eyes. I'm selling the beam. We white our noise. We creative AI. I'm not sure how useful that is, but we'll find out. And you're dead. Cheers. Gold-plated cables is not exactly great, but sure, I'll take it. Hello, bird. We turbo, so rocket punch is free. Get a little zappiness in here. A little punchy angle. A little exhausty angle. This doubt's not going to be fun to deal with. I will be removing it if at all possible. Turbo? All for 1 to pull back the rocket punch. We use the rocket punch first, and then turbo to pull it back again. Or, oh, here we go. Claw, claw, turbo, turbo. Strike, block. Daka, 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 daka. Take a bunch of damage. Okay, how many 0 costs are in here? There's already quite a few. Why is it always creative eye? That's crazy. Dual cast. Beam cell. Oh, fuck it. Just play them all. Just play it all. Look at all those. Bring me back my entire deck. Akabeko. We can get behind that. I was kind of, a little part of me was hoping for the 8 damage on enhanced cards, because that would be Flak Cannon and Helix Drill, but alas, it is not here. Bread is interesting. Not necessary, though. Bread would be cool on other decks, because I have the innate gain 2 energy, 1 cost thing, so, like, the bread isn't actually that painful. But in a vacuum, it's pretty bad. Let me go ahead and remove, at the very least, my doubt. No doubt. And give me a boost away at the end. This guy's gonna hurt. I would prefer he not. Rest for max HP. Alright, brother. Prepare thine bum. Mine hand is coming for it. Ooh. Big fan of that. And you know what? Reboot me. Punch him in the shins. He almost dies. Alas. Oh, he does! Dude, we got the fucking gold-plated cables actually clutching up and being useful. That's crazy. Another creative AI. Okay. Okay. I don't really need the capacitor, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it. I don't want to whistle this turn. I do not want to whistle this turn. I am full blocking. I'm not quite full blocking, but I'm basically full blocking. Now I'm full blocking. And then I can drill him for another 30. Like, I feel like I can get out of this phase, you know what I mean? And I absolutely can with this Flak Cannon. I can just burn through all of the debuffs. Do I want to do that, or do I want to all-for-one my way into this? There's not another all-for-one coming. But there is basically a deck reshuffle coming. Consuming Shadow seems like not the answer. Sure, let's just go this way through it. Burn through the void and stuff. So I don't have to deal with them. There's nothing up here that requires I play either of those, so that's just the turn. Coolant. I mean block is block, right? We turbo back in. Even though the claws aren't doing any damage, we are definitely fucking hitting. Playing Slay the Spire on Uma patch day, SMH my head. Hey man, I have a schedule. It's not like nobody saw this coming. I played a Suzuka run earlier though. That was good. That was fun. Alright, so this guy's going to take my, Subroutine's cool. This guy's going to take my... I don't know which triggers first, Lizard Tail or Fairy. I assume Fairy triggers first. And I'm gonna throw one of those in there. Yeah, Fairy goes first. We are definitely adaptive striking. Although I probably should have gone with the, all for one, unfortunately. No energy. Nah, pass. They killed my beloved Trackblazer, like, I know, right? But I liked it. I don't want to accidentally draw into my other all for one. As is, I'm going to take a lot of damage, but there's not really anything I'm going to draw into that's going to save me from that damage, you know what I mean? Alright, we got to go for lethal. Machine Learning, Consuming Shadow, Claw, all for one. Beam Cell. Boom! A9. Done. Trackblazer, unironically, one of the best scenarios. That's what I've been saying, man! I understand that people don't like it when it takes too long. And I can understand that. But anyone who gives any other excuse for why Trackblazer is bad is coping. They're blinded by the fact that it takes longer. Throne lasted for 3 days. They did just buff it. I heard someone say that it makes sense to run Throne in Unity for this upcoming CM. I don't know. I don't necessarily trust content creators that put out videos 3 hours after patches that we've never seen before, as though they somehow have, like, significant research to back up their claims, you know? But I have heard it said. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's also racist. I forgot about that. Trackblazer took more Yeah, Trackblazer required you to do a little bit more thinking. Ken says, for my Cyberpunk campaign. Cyberpunk? Okay. Oh, yeah, you did mention that. Never mind. What? That's wild. Are you, like, making... Oh, you're making, like, a Cyberpunk tabletop campaign. Is that what we're talking about? Did 2 Unity runs today, Holy Training Clicking Simulator? It is kind of that way, isn't it? I did like the numbers, though. Here's the one that this is the first one that I made today. I just went into Unity and just put a fucking deck together, and this is what I pulled out the other side. Didn't even put in, like, a good parent or anything. It's like, didn't even put a Saiyan Sky in there. Like, speed's not bad. Speed's not bad. You guys can expect, I'm sure there will be more runaways. There's gonna be runaways this CM, y'all know it. The stamina requirements are low enough even with competing runaways that you can probably get the stamina. Like, I'm thinking like probably what do you guys think for runaway on a sprint? Even if competing with another runaway, I can't imagine you need more than like 750 stamina. Because you only need like 400 base. Even if you double the requirements. Rico and a little bit of luck, and you're there. Right? Like, this is with Rico. This is with Rico, 0 stamina sparks and 0 power cards. You can hit that stam requirement. Runaway is kind of ass in sprint anyways. Yeah, but who's gonna hit angling? Who's gonna hit angling? None of the fronts are. I'm running a runaway plus 2 paces. You don't have enough time to build a distance? It's the same percentage of the race. This is an interesting question. Like if the whole point of front runners is to accelerate to top speed in like 1 second with groundwork plus taking the lead and concentration, then you're basically spending the whole early race at top speed, which means it's the same percentage of a gap as any other distance of race, right? Me running 3 pace with 5 excels in groundwork. Yeah, the Gamba excels, just to hope for the best. Roll the dice. Did I hit enough excels? I win. Right? Like, I just don't understand. I guess explain to me the idea of building more distance. Like, I get that the front runners just want to build as much distance early as possible, and that's it. And then you want to just hold that lead as much as you can. But the whole build is centered around doing that immediately. And then it's the same thing. If you accelerate up to max speed almost immediately, that's basically the same regardless of distance, isn't it? Because the first sixth is early race, and then the middle half is mid race, and the last third is late race. Ignited power, ooh. Yeah, Taiki plus Flower Alt's like basically a guarantee, and then the rest is just... Oh, did anyone check and see, did Turbo Sprint get changed? Did Turbo Sprint get changed? I need to go. I don't know if Game Tora is updated yet. Yes, it did. Late race random. Yep. Turbo Sprint is viable as well. It's not first half random, so it's not like head on, but it is late race random now, not final straight. Phase 2 random, I should say specifically, not phase 2 or last spurt. Okay, we'll play Regent. We got through A9 on Defect. That felt good. That was a good run. Yeah, I'm always taking the glam one. Sorry, guys. I know it takes all my money. I don't give a shit. I want a high roll. If we're not here to high roll, what are we doing? Alright, elite, campfire, question mark, campfire, elite, campfire. We can go to this shop and buy nothing because we're poor. Maybe one of the question marks will be good, right? Falling Star. Yeah, just die. Thanks. Also, I do also have Bakchin speed. It's 0 LB though, so it's kind of cope. I might still run it though, we'll see. Hold that. And that. And then I'm gonna defend, and I'm gonna defend again. And you're gonna do nothing, and then I'm gonna kill you. Thanks. What do you got? Double knockout blow. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm not usually a knockout blow person, but like 60 damage kind of a lot. 60 damage is like a lot of damage. Like, it's probably okay if it's 3 cost if the result is 60 damage, right? Hey! Look at that! Money to spend at the shop. Sir, I am going to punch the ever-loving shit out of you. Prepare yourself. Know thy place. Know thy place, knave. And a chest. Wow. Nice early game. Nice early game. I can't wait to blow it. You can have that. And that. Okay. You get stunned, and you'll be dead next turn when I inevitably draw my big punch. Big punch. Summon forth. It's a really good sword build card. Like, if some more sword options present themselves, I'm not against taking that. Can anyone explain the overcap for Trailblazer, like plus 700 for stamina? I have no fucking clue why that was the exact number. Although, I will say, Unity says plus 100 to all stats. Although you can definitely get more than that. Does Trackblazer have any options for increasing the caps naturally? Sprint is just a pace chaser's world in global right now, especially since they just buffed neck and neck. Yeah, that's why I'm running Runaway in two paces. I don't think 3 paces makes a lot of sense, because at that point you're just cluttering shit up, right? Like, just doesn't feel right. At least with Runaway, I'm certain, A, I'm not gonna get fucked by a lucky pace chaser, and B, I'm not gonna get fucked by a really good frontrunner, because you and I have both seen what frontrunner mains are capable of. They're very capable of building the second coming of Jesus Christ themselves reincarnated into a Saiyan sky. And you just can't catch them. And you're like, well... They're gonna hit the lucky unrestrained proc, and I'm gonna be sad. Right? Like... Is the plus 600 to wit global to all scenarios? I thought my wit max was lower than that. I don't remember. Daiwa power stocks? I think that might still be cope, but... I should probably open... Ooh, what are you? What? A free star every turn? I'm sorry, is that insane, or is that just me? You're making me remember that this song exists. Do I remove here? Or do I take an ultimate defend? Ultimate defend! Oh, remove me. Remove me a strike. I feel really strong right now. Let's keep it going. Yeah, rest me. I'll probably upgrade the punch next. That scenario has stam cap out at 1,000? Oh, 1,000 extra? Or do you just mean, like, you can only have 1,000? Surely not. That's not it. Alright. Donk. 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 Yeah, that feels good. Every time you spend stars each turn, gain a strength? Sure. Entropic Brew, yep. Alignment me, yep. I got some extra stars to spare. I'll take it. Aubergine, yep. More money as well. Smith. Yeah, I'll take an extra 16 damage, essentially. No, 1,000 base? Wait. 1,000 base? So, like, Sorry, 1,000 base doesn't exactly. I'm still confused as to whether base means you started 1,000, because that's what that sounds like. That's certainly not it. Minus 200 cap is crazy though. All right. I have formally declared that this enemy is dead. So let it be written. And you can have a powdered demise. Cheers. I'll take 8 damage to make sure that guy dies. And you should know your place. Don't need that alignment, so why would I use it? Okay. The angle here is what? You're just gonna die, but I do need to hit you once, so you die, you know, before you do your 4 times a billion or whatever it is you do. I'll do the 7 here. Take a little damage. Again. He dies. Take significantly less this turn. Go here, 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 here. Take 2 and be done with it. Barring some bullshit, of course, but... Nope, no bullshit. Just dead. Mango! Love it. Excellent choice. I have way too many stars. I don't need more. If anything, a guiding star makes more sense. Before increasing with inspirations, the cap of stamina is 1,000. Yeah, that is weird. That is very weird. I don't have to worry about that for like 3 years, but when it gets over here, I'm gonna be confused. Oh, what do you mean I can't just blow this man up with knockout blow? Maybe entropic. Show me what's up. Fire potion? Not necessarily opposed. Okay, we got the max damage out of him. He kicked me in the shin. There's nothing that I can do here that would make sense. 12 times 2 is not very cash money. This is a good Gambler's Brew angle, I believe. Go here so that we can get the falling star down for certain. And then I'll defend, and I will, I suppose, venerate. Got him. Reptile Trinket's great. Genesis feels like overkill, but who knows? Maybe it's not. The longest CM Legend of Heroes, League of Heroes is like 2,200. That's weird. That's still so... What? Wait, what was the reasoning behind lowering the stamina cap if it doesn't actually matter? They're intentionally making you run lower stems so that you're more inclined to go sprints and miles? It's curious. Did they add new, like, sprint and mile G1s or something? I'm gonna take the Genesis. Anti-track blazer, kill it. Kill it with fire. What do you got for me? Cloak of Stars. Yeah. That's fine. Definitely healing up against Waterfall Giant. This guy is rather tanky. What do you got in the skill pot? Wazar. Could also Conqueror and just blast him this turn. I don't mind a Conqueror. We conquer, we summon forth, we blast him for 72. That's a pretty solid turn one. And I'm pretty okay with just Genesis shielding there. Know thy place. The stars fall. I don't see why I wouldn't do 86 damage. Defend, defend, align, venerate, attack. We must kill Grand Live? What's wrong with Grand Live? Wait, it seemed fine enough. It will be really funny if the England football and cricket team lose today. They're both playing right now. That would be very funny and also incredibly unlikely, but very funny. You will love the 2-speed, 3-wit, 1 light hello slop. Ah, I see now. Understand. I'm gonna full block. And by full block, I mean not full block, but like most block. Because this guy is catching hands this turn. Hey, we drew our falling star. We didn't draw any block, but it doesn't matter because he's not doing enough damage. I'm gonna punch him. He blows up. I live. We go next. Foregone conclusion is pretty certainly the answer. The scenario is also reset heavy. I have heard that like if you don't have what you need within the first like 3/4 of a year-ish, you just like throw it away. We got Spark rerolls though. That'll be nice. Maybe people will hate Trackblazer a little bit less with Spark rerolls. Lol. As if. Pale's Claw or Pale's Tears. Or even Pale's Legion. Any of these are fine. I like the idea of getting an extra energy per turn. Even if it does require that I pay more attention, which I don't like doing. Extra block is nice. Over time, these defends are going to start to get to a point where they feel good being in my deck. It basically makes it so that I don't need to remove them as well, right? Now my removes are basically just the strikes. But I do have the issue of only having one consistent block card in my deck at that point, so I would have to play very, very, very fast. Yeah, people are coping if they say that Trackblazer isn't going to be the best parent farming, even with affinity changes. You're just going to get more skill points. It's going to be, you're going to get more white skills. It's just better, right? Like, and since you can reroll at the end, you shouldn't even be like that concerned about failing. You can just reroll. I'm going to go Claw. Okay. I'm not loving the combat line, but 2 elite, and there's a shop in there late. I guess I haven't hit a shop. Well, I hit a shop early last act. This isn't the worst. This isn't the worst. I don't mind this path so far. We'll pivot off if we need to. I'm getting sick of seeing you guys. Getting real sick of seeing you guys. Knockout blow and alignment. Because now I can knock you out and then I can alignment. Duh. Ta-da! What's my damage looking like next turn? Somewhat lacking. Give me the summon 4th, I think, then. And I'll play the defend just to get it out of my deck. 20 damage on the Sovereign Blade should make it a little easier to stomach. Although it looks like I still don't have lethal. Blocking for 12. Is that worth it? Is that worth 7? I don't necessarily have lethal next turn either, but I can wait till then to see. I'm okay with taking 7 now. Okay, I do have lethal this turn. There we go. Hidden cache? No. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. The freedom to just do every G1 and skyrocket affinity is too good. It really is. You can kind of just run whatever now. Especially with the extra dirt G1s they add with Ricky. Oh yeah, by the way, on Unity, if you actually beat the number 2 ranked team now, you get 20 to all stats. Would recommend. Tried it today. Also, I say that because Ricky is on the number 2 team now. She's mean. Cool. Take 3. Don't much like you doing 3 times 4 back there, brother. If you could not do that, it'd be great. There's not much reason to summon 4th. I think I'd rather just kill. $22. Jesus Christ, guys. Chill out. The HP tax on the Act 2 fights is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to Falling Star, and then I'm gonna Knockout Blow here, which does kill, and gives me my stars. Stars. And then I align, and I don't have lethal, but I'm not taking 20 damage. No, thank you. Reflect. There we go. That's some actual block. I'm not the fucking network admin, but this falls on me. If you're not the network admin, why does it fall on you then? Because they asked you to, I guess. Cosmic Indifference feels good. Because we don't have one. Oh. Just means I have to loop the new URA and Unity skills into parents first. Oh, yeah, I'm not much of a looper. The easier you make making just grandparents and parents, the better for me. Chill, chill, chill. Breath. Breathe. Anyways, let's blow this guy. It's way too good, man. It's too good, bro. Get out of here. I mean, I did figure the problem out, but I can't fix it. It's a license renewal issue. Okay, well, you passed it off to someone else then, yeah? Alignment 2, Electric Boogaloo? Yeah. Hello, merchant. I think Anchor is decent. I don't care much for 3 HP or 10% of HP. This is a lot of money for 8 healing. I'll take a Happy Flower, though. I'm not necessarily against a Mango. Confusion is curious, but that's all it does. If I had a really, really, really expensive deck, maybe, but, like, this is my only expensive card, so, nah. Yeah, none of that. We're going to a late shop anyways. I renewed the license, but they never got applied. So just not on you there. Hello, B-Man. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna play all my block cards and move on. Okay. I will foregone. I will alignment. I will cosmic the alignment. And I will bash the ever-loving shit out of you. I don't know if I need the tincture. I kind of want to play the summon forth, though. I would like to have a little more damage available to me. So I will go ahead and play that. We don't get to see what we've got, but I know alignment is one of them. He's not attacking, so it's not reflect. It's probably Genesis and Venerate, if I had to guess. So we align, we Venerate, we Genesis, we bonk him, and then we defend to play it in, you know, it's goofy. You want to bump it. Okay, know thy place. I was really hoping to draw my reflect, but I guess that's for next turn. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and weaken you for next turn as well. I should be fine next turn. Unless my reflect is the one card that I don't draw. Very cool. Love it when it's at the very bottom. And now I draw it on a turn he's not attacking. Yay! Eat my ass. Get out of here. Hate that guy. We like an oddly smooth stone, though. That's pretty poggers. Okay, gotta get through 3 more fights. That's not the easiest ask, but... these guys. Okay. You can have that. It's very frustrating. Okay. I will take a reflect and a venerate so that I can actually defend myself this turn. And then I'll pull my knockout blow back. That guy's stunned for a turn. I really do just want to blow one of them up. The question is which. And I feel like the answer is back guy, yeah? It's too much damage to not do. Sure, now he's going to beat my ass to within an inch of my life, but... well, I suppose I could kill him this turn. I could also kill Front, who is doing just as much damage. I could alignment and then still gather light, defend, summon forth. I have an extra energy this turn from Happy Flower. Falling Star, summon forth, smite one of them, and then get off the defend. Falling Star, I'm gonna redraw next turn. Summon forth is always happening. Whether or not I'm playing the sword, probably. Falling Star... I could also Sovereign Blade front and Falling Star back to reduce damage. Right now, these guys are doing 28, which is not very cash money. I can block 9 of that. So if I alignment, I get to do both of my blocks, I just don't Falling Star. Which is definitely better, right? And I can doink that guy. And I only take 10. That's way better, right? Definitely summon forth the Sovereign Blade so I can kill next turn. His promises broken, deeply low. Each word gets lost in the echo. Still full block. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. I could Cosmic something back now, and then Guiding Star into it. Cosmic the Summon Forth. Guiding Star into the Summon Forth. And pull the Sovereign Blade for next turn. For the kill. Orbit. Energy is an issue for me still. I'm thinking Orbit. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna beat 2 more fights, though. Especially with this guy being one of them. Dex Pod is going to be almost certainly a necessity. There we go. And I will Foregone Conclusion. And I'll also defend. I don't need to, but I'd like to. I would like to sock the ever-loving shit out of this guy is what I would like to do. Let's go, maybe... I want to get Knockout Blow and Alignment on the same turn, ideally, so that I can actually make use of the stars that I get. I guess I don't actually get the stars from Knockout Blow. I want Know Thy Place and Knockout Blow on the same turn then. We weaken him and then we punch him for like 100 and some odd. Right? There's no way that's not good, right? In fact, I probably could have done even more. But since he's going to hit me no matter what right now, let me go ahead and hit the defend. And hopefully just blast him this turn. Lol, no. But only take 12. Were we gonna draw, like, actual cards here, or are we just fucking around? Just give me the Knockout Blow back and I'll kill him next turn. Assuming he doesn't block for, like, 80. Which he kinda did. Not enough, though. Not enough. Galactic Dust. Alright, we gotta get through one more fight alive. Patty the Platypus. Not you. Why is it always your dumbass? God, I hate this guy. He attacks for 1 trillion on turn 2, and it's been like 80 fights since I last was able to block on turn 2. And this is no different. I live with 1 HP. This gives me 8 temp strength, 47. I do full block, right? Regardless, I'm full blocking, but like I can't kill because I didn't draw my yeah. Okay. I guess I Orbit Defend Genesis. I hate this man with a burning passion, because I always draw this shit on the wrong turn. Every single time, man. Look at this shit. Look at all this block that I drew that I can't use. Now he's hitting for 25, and I drew no block. What are you gonna do? What do you do? I drew every block card in my deck last turn on the one turn he's not attacking. Like, what do you do? Like, what? There's no counterplay. I just drew poorly. I draw block turn 1, no damage. I draw nothing but damage turn 2. Like, it's just, this is the fight that I get unlucky on every time. There's no counterplay. I guess I could Cosmic Indifference a different card, but I don't know what that card would be. I guess I could Cosmic Indifference a Reflect and hope that that's good enough. Know thy place. Reflect would allow me to do nothing. It does nothing. It's 2 blocks shy still. Hell. Hate that enemy. And it's not even because the enemy is overtuned or anything, it's just that I can... It's a fight where you have to draw the cards that you need on the turns that you need them, or he deals, like, 1 trillion damage. It's either 0 or 1 trillion. If every single turn in that fight were offset by 1, I would have taken 0 damage and blasted him on turn 3. Right? Like, but instead I take 40 and die on turn 4. I don't care, give me that. Sure, Quad Elite. Nothing bad could happen. Block tax enemy, okay. He's Angie. Couldn't have possibly had lethal even if I had done the extra strike, so take some extra damage. Variant of Bottle's a cool start. Shining Strike upgraded is cool as well. I do like an upgraded Shining Strike. Sure, give me the egg, whatever. Hello. Let me kill back, defend, and attack front. Four damage, rude. The slime kind of allows me to do more damage, because it allows me to keep redrawing my shining. Child is nice block. Me when I block using the child. I love getting the question mark chest so that I don't actually really lose anything. You are dead next turn, sir. Count your days. Patter. Glitter Stream. Guiding Star Plus. I have a Shining Star, so I have more incentive to go draw. Child of the Stars. Kapaw. stars fall upon ye, knave. I shall take 6. I accept your offering. And we'll go here. Shining Strike actually makes me a little better against this fight as well, since it slows down my card draw. Right? Okay. Do a little bit of calculating. And you're dead, kid. You're dead. You're dead. Didn't even use a potion. Whoops. Weak potion. Nah. I'll keep the energy. Let me get a cloaky. A little bit of cloaky stars. Hello, laser man. I need a use for my stars now. I have a couple, but not much. Okay, so I will hold on Shining Strike draw. We're gonna falling, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and you're dead. Well, nope. I don't think I need any of that. We're playing against a billion damage McGee up there again as our Act 1 boss. I'm not going to quad elite with only one campfire. I will gladly take this fight for some healing, though. They aren't stunned turn 1, which is concerning. But, not too concerning. I could do a little bit of peanut damage to all of them. Nah, just kill that guy. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh man. And I'm already full blocking. Thank you, Horncleat. Child of Star. The damage is kind of cooking right now. I'm cool with not having an explosive ampule. Prophesize, Smithin' time. Smith and Wesson. Not a whole lot to Smith, though. I'm gonna lie. I guess 3 more block on a 0-cost block card is nice. Be solid. Bird. Go, kill your mother. $25, holy shit. Forgot how much block I get when you add in the Horncleat. And I'm gonna have to take that 21 raw. Okay. The cloak is a guarantee. The Shining Strike is a guarantee. I could guide and then Shining Strike again. I drew the bird swoop, so we've got lethal, nice. Permafrost, nice. Neutron Aegis, love it. Give me that. Hello, another fight. I've decided that the Assassin Raider can fuck right off. Thanks. Drop the Shining Strike on him again. And then you know what happens next turn? I drop the Shining Strike on him again. What I'd really like is a pale blue dot, probably. Kingly Kick. I just never really liked Kingly Kick. I feel like I don't draw into it enough. Should have known it was you. Literally couldn't be anyone else. Not a fan of the Shining Strike being on the bottom. Not a fan of that at all. Same with the child of the stars being on the bottom. Basically guarantees that I'm put in a bad spot immediately. Okay. I will probably block one and then strike Shining Strike, Bird Swoop for solid damage and mostly blocking. And then I guess I gotta use my energy pot here, probably, to defend, strike, Shining. And then we get him. We do have a fairy in a bottle, so I'm a little safer than it might otherwise show. Regalite's cool. I don't really create any cards, but it is cool if I see the opportunity to do so. It's a Cosmic, and obviously we're gonna rest here, so that I don't die like turn 2. Okay. If Shining Strike's on the bottom again, I riot. No damage. There it is. Alright. Child. Guiding is fine here. And then... yeah, probably just Shining. I had to think about it for a second there. I don't know what that was about. We fall. We shine. Do we guide? We do guide. We guide. We shine again. Threw like half my cards that turn. Okay. We can Cosmic a Neutron Aegis and have that for next turn. I suppose. Bird. We shine. And then... I guess I'm gonna stop generating stars for a few turns since I'm likely to play Shining Strike. That gets me basically... it actually does get me full block with the plating as well. And I will go ahead and play this a little on the safer side there. Just take the 2. We're gonna Falling. We're gonna Swoop. We're gonna attack. We're gonna Cosmic Indifference the Shining Strike back on top and be sad that we can't use it again next turn, actually. It's not what I should have put on top. Okay, so I need to play a block card if I want to live. So play a block card I shall. Now I'm perfectly willing to take this, use the fairy. And then he's gonna ring me again. Once again, I need to block. Once again, I draw my Shining Strike on the turn that I don't. Venerate, Guiding Strike, and die. Alright, that's enough of that. Couldn't draw the Shining Strike on a non-ringing turn. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Was playing down like 12 cards because of it. Womp womp. That brings us to just about 2 hours. Sure. Who raid? How raid? Where raid? Anyone raid? Who's this again? I feel like I haven't seen this person streaming in a little while. Oh, yeah, them. we could go raid. Who? I mean, there's only 2 people live. I guess I'm fucking raiding Saren. Yes, like. Saren. There's some big changes to. Uh, Sorry, I need to pause the music. There's some big changes to Uma Musume recently, so it's gonna be cool to go peek in there, see what's up. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch specifically, not on YouTube, for I believe it is LA Noir. I'm being released early. Oh, huge. Well, we're going to be released over to Saren. Okay, bye!